All right, collectors, today on the channel, we're going to take a look at Megacon exclusive from MEZCO Toys, Biker Gomez, the road-raging roach on wheels. This isn't my first Gomez figure, and it's not my first Rumble Society figure. It's not my first vehicle, even from Biker Gomez. I think the first vehicle that I got from MEZCO was the Ghost Rider, and I think this is the bike that it's based off of. I could be wrong, and what we'll do is I'll go get that bike from upstairs. I have the Ghost Rider MEZCO, and we'll compare those two. We're going to compare them with a bunch of different things too. Again, I'm not going to chop this up into, reveal, unboxing, details. No, we're just going to do this one video. And you're going to get the unboxing, the review, and everything, all the other things into it. And we're just going to do the one video. So here we are. It came in last night. It just looks, it's a fantastic little packaging. I picked it up because, number one, rarely do you go wrong with a Gomez figure from MEZCO. And yeah, so I just love what they do with these figures. MEZCO, they've never failed me with a Gomez figure. So we'll check it out. We'll definitely get in there. So here's the packaging. It looks great. It's got the little premium sticker here. It doesn't weigh a ton, but it's got some heft to it. It comes in a protective box. I chunked that box, but it looks great. I like the old style, beat up, shelfware looking packaging it comes in. So yeah, that looks fantastic. I just like the little touches that MEZCO adds. Right here's the top of the box. Biker Gomez looks great. Let's see this little. Who is the guy that does this? These design. That's another reason I picked this up. The guy who does those designs. Oh, what's his? I'll put his name right here. I can see it. All his designs, I can see them, but it doesn't come to my head. But I love those drawings that he does. I think, gosh, it's just an iconic artist who does that. And also the back of the box, here it is again, looking fantastic. Here's a closer shot of the artwork there. Oh my gosh, it looks great. They've got some great artwork on here. Whoever did the artwork on this, kudos. Look at that. And I love that it comes with that crazy head. And that's again a throwback to the artist that does that. Why is my brain failing? But that's another reason I had to pick this one up. It's just the callback to that particular artist. Here's the side of the package. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. It's saying, saluting us. Oh, same thing on this side, but with a different face. You see that? Look at that. Attention to detail. Attention to detail. All right. The bottom. There you go. Rumble Society. It looks great. Just fantastic stuff. All right. Let's get into this thing. Let's unbox it. It's pretty simple to pop open here. I can't wait to get into it. So I think we already talked about Megacon exclusive. I think it's $200 that this figure is going to run you. I mean, it's got a vehicle. You know what I'm looking forward to though, and I'm just going to sidestep for a minute, is that vehicle that Rumble Society or MEZCO promised us 2-3 years ago. That Hummer, it looked like a Hummer or something, an attack vehicle. It probably costs as much as that freaking dragon that that Mythic Legions is selling. Anyways, let's open this up. We've got the figure here. You got a picture, maybe I'm showing up in the thing there. So here's the MEZCO figure. It looks great. It looks like you got a little boom box down there. So we'll set that to the side here. Looks like all of his accessories are on this side. And I think the bike is in here. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right. Yes, there it is. A nice little padding there. It's all protected. Let's pull it out. Is this the same? It looks like the same kind of box that they used for Ghost Rider. So let me pull that out of there. We've got some instructions in here. What's this? I don't know what that is. And okay, good. So we've got these instructions too. So we'll leave those out. But then again, I'm a real man. I don't need instructions. Yeah, right. That's why you had me doing everything wrong on that. What was it? I remember that video that I got a whole bunch of views on. But it was a ramen racer. I got a few things wrong because I didn't read the instructions. Anyways, that's fine. I had the ramen racer. To me is still just an amazing vehicle. They did a great job on that. All right. Let's get into the bike real quick since it's, I mean, we just pulled it out and here it is. Look at that. It really, especially the tread, it looks like it's the same as the Ghost Rider vehicle. Yes, the tread is it feels like it's some kind of rubbery, but not like super rubbery. It does feel different than the bike. So there is some kind of different tread on this, or a different feel to it, like more spongy, but very hard spongy. Like you can't just, it's going to be different. Let me see. Look, let me see if I can see. So it's spongy, but it doesn't give very easily. Rubber, but not easily dented or whatever. So it spins perfectly, and then it spins back here perfectly. Look at that. So these two spin. It does have the kickstand there. Of course, we're going to get into the batteries and stuff. We're going to see what kind of noises it makes. Let's see what the back says. Gomez 112. Oh, that's going to come on too, that light. So we've got some lights there. We've got some sounds. Very nicely detailed. I love the little details in here. It's very black and white, but I think that's the point of this particular MEZCO. I think there's only one thing in color, and that's that artist, that different head that he comes with. So here's the front. Here's the gauges there. Looks very nice. The little bit, I don't know, it's like a different glaze there on it or something. It's got a little bit of heft to it, so very nice. Yeah. Anyways, there you go. A very nice looking bike from the front there. And again, we're going to take some different size bikes and we're going to put the bikes up next to it in different vehicles as well. So we can get a true perspective of, let me see if I can fit everything up here without knocking stuff over, because that's going to give me a heart attack if I do that. So we'll put that to the side. Instructions. A real man don't need that. All right, let's get into the figure real quick. Let me put all this to one side. We'll bring that back in a minute. All right, don't fall. Oh, you're gonna fall. All right, so let's get into the other main attraction, which is the figure, right? The Gomez biker figure. Open this right up. I love this. Oh my gosh. Now, there's so many uses for this. So many uses for this. Where could we ever get another chain breaker? What is it? Chain buster like this. I forget what it's called. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Now, does it actuate? Does it articulate? What? That is awesome. Look at that. It does. So there you go. Look at that. I love it. That's fantastic. That is really something. I love that. All right, so let's put that back. I love that MEZCO does those little interesting little bat to bat. It's got a little bit of a warp to it though. Not digging that, MEZCO. A little more attention to detail. That. Do you guys see that warpiness? Not okay. But I mean, I've got plenty of other bats. But that makes up for all that. All right, so, and then you've also got this little guy right here. I love this accessory. This is amazing. Now, I already have a boombox, but it's not as, now does this pop up? Come on now, don't let me down. I know it pops up. I know it. You're not going to let me down. I knew you wouldn't let me down, MEZCO. Look at that. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Look at that boombox. It looks great. I wonder what else. It's got like a little... Wait, does it open? Okay, that was a bit of a challenge, but yes, it does open up, and apparently we're going to find out in a minute that you can put some beer coolers in here, or some beers in here for him. So that's very cool. It was a bit of a challenge to open this up, but anyways, yes, it does open. So there's that. Very nice. Well done. I wish it would have been a little easier to open. Regardless, well done. And then, of course, let's look at a couple of these heads. So, well, let's look at this. Number one, he gets this cool little helmet, which is very fantastic. Look at that. Rumble Society helmet there. Looking great. For his antennas. I dig it. And then here is the figure. Looking great. What does it say right there? Let's see. What does it say? Rumble OG. Rumbler OG. All right. Very nice. Not going to argue with the man. Look at that. Very nice. Black and white, though. Steel chain. That's beautiful. Love it when they do that. Love it when they use actual steel instead of a plastic. Oh, I can't stand it when it's just a little plastic thing. Rumble Society Motorcycle Club. Quite interesting. I'm actually wearing a motorcycle. I'm wearing a motorcycle club shirt right now, but it's not the motorcycle club. It's not any motorcycle club that's on Earth. So there's that. Maybe later on I'll show you. But anyways, looking great. What a great little figure. Let's see. Of course, it's a MEZCO figure, so a Gomez MEZCO figure, so we're going to get some pretty good articulation with this guy, right? So you got some good articulation with the head, the MEZCO guys usually do a really good job with their figure. You can articulate the little antennas there, so very nice. You could do, whatever you want with it. Not only that, let me see. Can he do a T? Very easily do a T-pose. So there's that. He's got, it's a little bit stiff there, but not bad. He's got a cut at all soft goods. All of this is soft goods. So I love it. I love that it's all soft goods because it feels amazing. It's like a pleather feel here, and then like denim, denim jeans here. Nice little hits of silver and stuff all around it. He does have a cut at the bicep there. He has double jointed elbows, very nice, and he does have those MEZCO wrists. Does he have? Hold on, let me see if he has. I do not feel a butterfly, so there's no butterfly joint there, but there's that. Yeah, very nice. He does have some, oh man, look at that. That's some crazy. He can't go far, but he can crunch up quite a bit. So not very far backwards, but he can, not very far backwards, but he can crunch quite a bit forward, which is very nice. What else? He feels like he's got a cut here. He does have a cut at the abdomen, and then he's got another cut down here at the waist. Drop down? No, but he does have, does he have a cut there? Yes. So it feels like he has a cut here at the thigh and no drop downs. Let me see. Ooh, I'm scared to do that. Let's see. Let's get that straightened back up. There we go. Does feel like double jointed knees there. Does he have a cut down here? No. So no boot cut, but he's got a cut down here at the bottom. So that's very nice. How much? Not much movement there. Those of you who've messed around with MEZCO know that usually you don't get much ankle articulation, right? So I guess the boot cut is literally right there with the boot cut. So overall, not bad. Articulation, pretty good. I think we're missing a couple of we're missing a drop down hip. We're missing some butterflies, but those are pluses. It's got the standard articulation here already, so it's not bad. Yeah, it's exactly what I expected from MEZCO. So, you know, and he looks great though. He does have some washes here. You know, what really throws this figure over the top though is the soft goods. They just feel and look fantastic. It's just out of control with the soft goods, man. Daggum, they make them look just fantastic. All right, let's look at this extra skull they give us. Holy moly. I love this skull. Look at it. Oh, man. It's so gruesome. I love it. I love it. And then, of course, this thing can fit his antenna through there and put it on his head. We'll dink around with that later, but I love it. Yes, they are articulable at the antennas. All right, let's keep going. He looks great. Will I use it with the other head or this head? I really like this head. I think I'm going to switch to this one. I don't know. That's just me. So that's this for now. All right, let's switch over real quick to the rest of the accessories, because there is a bunch, which there should be. I mean, it's a premium figure, right? It's a premium exclusive figure. You're going to want to see, look, I'm just looking at something over there and it looks amazing. All right, let's look through this one, hoping that I don't have rug in here, but I do have wood floors, and that sometimes is worse than a rug, because with wood floors, it'll just bounce and, you know, go 300 miles before you find it in that direction. Good luck. You could find it. Come on, hold on, guys. There's that. So you've got another jacket here. So here he's got this jacket. It doesn't have the sleeves. But then I guess he could put this motorcycle jacket on, and now he's got the sleeves with this. And of course it would have a zipper that works. Tell me it does. Shock me. Of course it's going to work, right? Let's see. Come on. My eyes. Yeah, it works. It works. So there we go. So you can do that. And of course, he's got a ton of different hand options. So I guess let's go through them real quick. Just real fast. That won't take. So he's got 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4 pair, 5 pair, 6 pair, 7 pairs of hands. Insane, which is good. That's what you want for a premium figure, right? So here's what we've got. You've got, you've got quite a few different, you've got kind of a pointing hands. You got a couple pointing hands there. Where's the one that we're all looking at? He's got that hand right there. He's got a couple of fists that he's got over there. Does he have any trigger hands? Yeah, he's got a couple of trigger hands. And he's got a couple of C-grip hands. Just hands in different, he's going to need those. So you're going to have, and I'll show you why he's going to need all these different. I mean, I like these little hands that point and stuff, and that they're sprawled out, or that they have different gestures. But he is going to need some C-grip and some wider C-grip hands in a moment. Because, I'll show you. Because he has a ton. A ton. Did you guys get a full look at that? Here. Let's do it again. I don't want to take each one out. That is a pain, but there. Let's start here. 2 sprawled out hands, 2 C-grip hands, larger relaxed C-grip hands, some pointing, that hand pointing, a more relaxed C-grip hand there, another way pointing like this type of hand. I don't see... I guess I could use one of these for like a trigger hand, but I don't really see a trigger hand in here. Anyways, I don't think he comes with a, no, he does. So it might be this one. Is this the trigger hand? No, that's a C grip. What's this one? Yeah, this one might be it right here. Yeah, this one might be the trigger hand, and I'll show you guys in a minute why he's looking like that. But anyways, so he's got a couple of those. Let's close this back up. Close it right. Let's shut this down real quick. Wait a minute. Am I doing this right? No, doing it wrong. This way. This goes in here like this. All right. This is done here. Now let's get into these accessories because they're insane. Of course you got this. This is the stand. I don't think we're going to go through the stand, but if he wants to jump around in the stand, here it is. So this is standard, not a big deal. Let's look at all these wonderful little accessories that he comes with. Holy moly. This is what I'm excited about, y'all. This is what Mezco excels at sometimes, right? You've got the figure, you got that beautiful bike, but then what Mezco, to me, excels at are all these little freaking accessories that he comes with, and they're so articulated and small. All right, let's get into these. Let's get into this real quick. And the fact that you can sometimes use them with other figures. I mean, sometimes I buy stuff just because you can use them with other characters and stuff. Well, these glasses are way too big, but these bug-eyed glasses he can use later. So we'll put them on him or something. We'll figure it out. I guess I can't do it if he's got those other ones. He's got these biker glasses, right? So he's got these riding glasses and then those shade glasses. So that's pretty cool. And then he got his shotgun right here. Does it actuate? No, does not, but it is a shotgun. So for those times that Gomez has, Biker Gomez has to get real close and not miss. He won't miss with that. He does have this pipe wrench. Let's see, can it actuate? I think it can. I think it actually can actuate. But don't get me to lying, but I think it can actually. But let's see. Pipe wrench. It can, but probably not easily. There it goes. There it goes. So you can actuate it, but you have to kind of like help it along. There it goes. So it does work. It is plastic. It's not steel or metal or nothing. Is that you have a smaller pipe wrench over here, I believe. This one does not articulate at all. It's just a tiny little pipe wrench. Silver. I love this. We've got some handcuffs. These do not articulate at all. Wait, they do look, well, they just to get them on a figure. So they're kind of bendy so you can get them on a figure. So I love that. I love when we get handcuffs like that because you never know when you can. That's really great in world building. You could use that on, carrying enemy troops or something. Knife, very nice looking switchblade there. Does it articulate? No. Unless you want to break it. And I do not. And then you've got this giant knife over here, this hunting massive Rambo looking thing. Look at this thing. What is it? K-bar? No, it's not a K-bar. I know it's not a K-bar. Nobody freak out. It's just massive. It's just a massive, very, it's a knife. It's a really massive knife. So that's nice. All right. Now let's get on to the other accessories. Boy, I love all these accessories. And I think this is the last bit right here. So after this, I think that's it. I love these accessories right here. Look at this. So you get, oh man, we're going to have to look at all these because these are going to make me laugh. All right, so here's this one. See if we can get close in on it. Wild Kitty. He's got some Wild Kitty liquor right there. That looks fantastic. I love that. All right. And it's not wild turkey. Anyways, moving on. What else does he have here? What is this called? 40 dog. What does that say on the back there? Sorry, guys. What does that say? Can't read that. My eyes fail me. Anyways, I'm sure you guys can read it at home because it... There you go. And then you have a couple of Molotov cocktails. If you want to start some havoc. You have one that's not on and you have one that's lit. So you got a couple different choices there. You also have a regular... Oh man, how am I going to get this out? Anyways, let me get this one out. One of these. I can pop one of these out. There we go. So these fit into that boom box. You got a imbibement right there. There you go. You guys can read. I don't know what the algorithm does if we say something and then it gets upset at us. I don't know what it does. What is this? What is this right here? I'm not sure what this goes to, but let me use it to pop this bottle right here. So you get this nice little green bottle here. You know, it's just basically like, oh! So essentially, yeah, if he's going to get into a fight again, you got this cleaved bottle or cut bottle so you can start sticking people with it. So there's that. I'm not sure what this goes to. Oh, you know what? This is the smoke that comes out of the shotgun after it blasts. And then here's... Is this for the shotgun? Because you also have this. Well, you guys are going to have to tell me. Here's another... Oh, wait. No? I guess you got two blasts here. One of them may go to the motorcycle or something. Maybe the motorcycle is doing something. So that was it. Boy, that's a lot of accessories. I mean, I was expecting... That's what I'm expecting. When I buy a premium figure, I want a lot of accessories. I want a lot of choices, a lot of things that I can set them up with. And yeah, that's exactly what I expected. So bravo, MEZCO. Thank you for exceeding or meeting exactly what I wanted. Now, I can't give you a complete review of this guy unless I bring out some other figures. But if I was going to give you a review of just what this guy, at this point, articulation, looks, everything. I love this. Everything that comes with it. I haven't even tested the lights or anything yet. But if it didn't have electronics, now see, again, it has electronics, it has sounds in it. But if it's just like this, I'm extremely satisfied. Again, I do my rating system from 1 through 5. I explain it to people because sometimes it's their first time watching my channel. So if you never watched it, here it is. Here's the rating system. I am going to give this guy, I'm going to give it like a 4.9 out of 5. It's not a 5.1 must-have, like Spinal Tap, turn it up to 11. It's not perfect because I didn't like some of the things that it doesn't have for articulation. But a 4.8 is pretty doggone awesome. Now, let's get to the cream. Let's get to the, what is it? The extra with the lights and sounds and the size comparisons to different vehicles, so that you can make your mind up because I think it's still on wait list, or you can take yourself all the way to Megacon, say hi to MEZCO, and pick yourself up one of these, or contract one of your buddies to grab you one. All right, let's dink around with it for a little bit. So real quick, I was wondering where were the batteries for it, because usually what usually happens is that MEZCO includes first off, let me just show you that here's the instructions. So maybe one day in the future, when somebody buys this used and there's no instructions, this is what they look like. So there, you can maybe print that off someday. Anyways, but usually you get the batteries separate or somewhere. Well, not the case here. The batteries were already inserted, and this is what it does. I hope you guys can hear it. So one hit just turns it on, right? You get that light in the front, and then that light in the back. I wish this was red, but that's fine. Maybe I can use some nail polish and cut. I don't know. We'll see. Heresy! How dare you touch up MEZCO's work? Heretic! And then if you press it again, it makes more noise. Hold on. So now it's okay. The other one was idling. This is going. And then it's off. So it's got three, right? Lights on, idle, running down the road, and then power off. So I think those are the four or the three different that you can do. 4, 3, I don't know, whichever. All right, let's get going with some comparisons. That'll be fun. All right, collectors. So let me tell you something about this. It is a pain to get his little hands on those bars. It is just a whooping. It's almost better just to put the hands on the bars first and then attach his arms to the gloves. It's a whooping. The interesting part is this. I don't know how I can communicate this to you, but the bike looks smaller on camera than it does in real life. In real life, he looks absolutely perfect. And let me see, maybe it's the way that I have this camera set up, or I don't know, maybe I need to, I'm thinking that might be better, like right there, so you guys can have, maybe it was the perspective that I had it at. Let me bring it there. There, I mean, it looks perfectly matched to his size. I don't know how else to explain that to you, but it does not look small at all. If anything, it looks perfectly scaled. This is what he looks like on the bike. I love it. He looks fantastic, this little guy. He looks absolutely amazing on this bike. Oh, and I finally remembered. Rat Fink. Rat Fink is the artist or the character that this reminds me of. I used to have a few shirts with that guy, with that character on him. What a crazy character. But anyways, there he is. What we're going to do next is we're going to take a couple other vehicles and stand those next to it so you can see what that looks like. And I'm going to freehand that. So I'll do the best that I can to keep it steady and so you guys can get some scale to it. All right, let's hit it. All right, so there you have Odious, my boy Odious, sitting on top of that Wolverine bike next to the Gomez bike. Let me see if I can get low and show you guys. That's what he looks like on there, and that's what the MEZCO Rat Fink bike looks like there. So again, from the top, so you get a good perspective. Just some scale there. Let's set them right next to each other. There you go. Well, the Wolverine bike is maybe a tad longer. No, it looks like the MEZCO bike is longer. So I told you guys, it's pretty big. I mean, that bike is pretty big. And I'll go get the, we'll do the Ghost Rider one at the very end. Let me go get another bike. All right, here's a couple more. There's the Night Force bike. That's the, a Tiger Paw bike. Oh, let me get up the floor here. Ugh. That is the Night Force bike that I painted up. And that's Snake Eyes on top of it there. And as you can see, much taller. than the MEZCO bike. And here's the Liberty bike from Red Atlas. I keep trying to say Castle, excuse me. Here's the Liberty bike. We'll move this one back a little bit so you can guys get some scale here. Scoot back there, Tiger Paw. Here's the Liberty bike from Red Atlas Creations. So you get some scale to that. And we'll stand up in just a sec so we can, I have to hold on to something to stand up so we can get a top-down view of how those scale as well. 1 second. And here you go from the top. So it seems to be the longest of them. Here's the Liberty bike from Red Atlas. We'll put that to the side there. And then this is the Night Force. Well, I keep trying to say Night Force, but it's the Tiger Paw bike that I painted up with snake eyes on it. And it is, yeah, the MEZCO bike is much, you can tell it's definitely longer. It's about, say about an inch longer. So there you go. You know what? We're going to bring up a Vamp, and then we're going to bring up Tiger Paw up here so you guys can take a look and compare to that. And then we'll bring up the Ghost Rider and we'll call it a day. All right, so there it is next to the Tiger Paw that I painted up a while back, just so you guys can get some scale. A lot of the guys that watch this show are G.I. Joe Classified, so that's why I'm trying to bring this scale into it. Let me stand up and see if you guys can get some scale to it from top down so it's easier to see where we're at. And there you go, top down, the MEZCO bike is longer. So that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. Don't think it's small. It's not a small bike. It's definitely got some length to it. So there you go. So there you go. Looking great. Anyways, let me get a Vamp real quick. I failed you. Instead, I got you a Stinger, a gridironed out Stinger. It was what was closest at hand, but you get the point. It's the same thing. Same thing, man, same thing. So here it is from the kind of the side there. Let's see what we can see. There you go. Looking pretty cool. Looking great. Man, I want to get another one of those now. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And here it is from the top down view. So you guys can get some scale to that. There you go. All right, let me go get the Ghost Rider bike so we can compare and do a final analysis. All right, so here is the Ghost Rider bike, and you can clearly see there are some elements that are reused, but there's enough here to call it almost a new bike. But there clearly are, you can clearly see that they did use, like the seat is very close to it. Some of the front part of it, the motors, very similar. Not only that, but then if you turn it to the side, this side, whoa, almost lost all of it. If you turn it to the side, you can clearly see that there's some reuse there. But they still look great. I mean, it still looks, again, I don't know why this forced perspective makes it look smaller. The bike is not small. And I'm at a 1-to-1, so I'm not forcing the perspective at all right now. So I don't know, maybe it's just my phone, it's just not being nice, but there's a better shot maybe. These bikes are not small. So maybe that's a better shot there for you guys. Let's do top down real quick. I think we started that way. But yeah. You know what though? I'd be remiss if I didn't do this. Let me see if I can hold this up so you guys can get a perspective there. See that here's the Hasbro Ghost Rider bike, right? There you go. It is the Hasbro Ghost Rider bike. Well, they look to be about the exact same size, really. Really, they're about the exact same size. So I'm trying to hold this and film this at the same time, so it's getting tougher. 1 second. And here they are like side by side there so you guys can get a comparison of that. The Ghost Rider bike does sit higher than the MEZCO bike. One last thing that I'd like to do with that Rumble bike, you know, I may end up getting on the wait list to get another one because I really like the way it looks, that old school look. And I don't care if it's in black and white. I mean, to me, most bikes are really just black and grease and metal, right? So anyways, I know motocross has a bunch of different colors, but I like my bikes kind of monotone. So I like it. But all right, let me do this one last thing. Finally, just for comparison's sake, there is Duke. I like the way he sits on it, actually. That's what Duke looks like. Tiger Paw Duke, Ramcycle Duke. A figure hopefully everybody got at RossCon 2024. Was it 20? I don't know. It was it was RossCon 2024. Whichever one it was the one before this one. That's what he looks like right there on it. So he looks great on it, actually. He looks really good on that bike. Yeah. So anyways, that's that. Smaller figure looked great. I don't know about, I guess hold on, let me try that. And then finally, there's Punisher. Punisher is one of the bigger figures that I have. I don't know. He kind of looks good on it. What do you guys think? Does he look good on it or not? I don't know. You guys tell me. Again, I don't have it on a forced perspective. It's at a 1-to-1. So, because I don't want to embellish or, make anything forced on the camera. So, there you go. This bike looks really good. Really great. So, I really like it. And I think, Punisher already has that one bike, and it's a great looking bike. I actually think I have another one of those. Anyways, but this one is a good second to it. So maybe he can fit if he can fit this ginormo, then maybe most figures would be all right on it. Anyways, guys, tonight, one last thing. Tonight, I will be announcing the winner of the monthly giveaway. I said I would do it the 7th, and I let everybody participate until the 7th. I'm going to go ahead and do that drawing today, so make sure you have your notifications on, because again, if you don't notify me within 48 hours, the prize was going to be one Amazon gift card for $25 or a $25 a gift card to Gridiron. Maybe help you buy that Jungle Hound everybody's been looking after. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Oh, I will be at the Metroplex Collectibles Toy Show on, it's so funny, literally as I said that, Leonard just texted me with something. But anyways, I will be at the Metroplex Collectibles Toy Show March 15th. Let's have a blast. Stop by, get some deals, get some steals. Let's just have fun. That's what it's about. So anyways, guys, keep an eye out. We're going to do the drawing today. I'll post it up on YouTube and on Instagram. You got to reach out to me in 48 hours or I'm going to draw again. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the review. If you like the toy hunts, if you enjoy me, doing the news, doing these reviews, doing these shenanigans, why not like, why not subscribe? Might help you, your algorithm recommend some more shenanigans like this. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to the members. Their engagement, their guidance, and their generosity allow me to bring you better content. All right, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you got a big smile on your face when you get a package from MEZCO, you're doing it right.